Welcome to CSE2ISD, Information Systems Development. This subject is based on the knowledge of information systems you have learned in CSE1IS. You will work on developing information systems using object-oriented method, particularly in the analysis and design phases. In CSE1IS, you have learned waterfall approach for information systems development. In this subject, we will learn object-oriented approach for information system development. We will use the modeling tool Unified Modeling Language for modeling information systems. In the end, you will demonstrate the ability to perform behavior modeling, OO structure modeling, and dynamic modeling to a real case study. Please refer to the subject learning guide on LMS to know outline of this subject. This slide and the next slide have presented the object intended learning outcomes. After completion, you have skill and knowledge for developing information systems. You should be able to model business requirements using object-oriented approach. You will demonstrate the ability to analyze and design information systems. The topics we'll be covering: fundamental concepts of information system development, the concepts of information environment and infrastructure, comparison on different approaches to information systems and design. The important topic is a practice on object-oriented methodology, specifically on analysis and design. You will be given the guideline for developing activities on case studies. The activities of analysis phase include domain analysis on requirement of business, modeling business behavior for business operations and procedures. You will further identify classes for structural and dynamic modeling to deliver conceptual modeling. The second part of OO development is object-oriented design. You understand the components of system for application design and architecture design. Design phase is to identify design objects in order to deliver the logic and the physical model. The UML will be used to help the system development. Please notice that we are using a new form of the learning, a blended teaching and learning technique. Two learning modes are used, namely online and workshops. For online learning, you will complete a 3-hour lesson weekly. The information provided on LMS. You are doing 3 steps learning each week. Step 1. Listen to video for the weekly objectives and instructions. Step 2. Read lecture notes on individual topics in a way of divide and conquer. Step 3. Answer questions and complete online tests. You will obtain 2 marks each week. For workshop, you attend a 2-hour class to discuss with your tutors and lecture weekly. Please make sure that you have completed weekly online lesson in order to get assessment weighting 20%. About assessment of this subject, you have 3 components for assessment. The first one is a quiz test weekly online, 20%. You are required to do quiz online each week after your reading lecture notes. The second component is assignment individual. 30% covers topics from week 3 to week 8. The assignment will be posted on LMS in week 4. The third assessment is the final exam, 50% for 2 hours, closed book. All teaching materials for lectures and tutorial will be covered in the exam. The final exam will be at the end of the semester following the central timetable. We are offering 2-hour workshop weekly. You should attend 2-hour workshop. This is a good chance to work with groups and discuss topics with your tutor and lecturer. You should register workshops through the Allocate Plus online. Please notice that workshops will be starting from the first week. The attendance will be recorded to determine the eligibility for supplementary. The resources of this subject. First is the subject website LMS. You should have access to this learning management system. Please check web page often for announcements, news, and updates. You will extensively use the online learning tool for studying this subject. You can listen to the video for objectives and instructions, read lecture notes, and practice on lab tests weekly. The second resource is a textbook prescribed. You can purchase this textbook from the bookshop, or you can borrow it for reading in library. There are many reference books for object-oriented analysis and design in our library. The requirements for passing this subject. You have 2 hurdle requirements. You have to get 50% or more over all assessment components, including 50% or more for the assignment and quiz, 50% more for final exam. Please notice that the overall 50% is not a pass. You will be given a hurdle supplementary for a failed component at the beginning of the following semester, providing your overall is 50% or more. Finally, who you can talk for this subject to get help. This slide shows the lecturer contacts who can help you study for this subject during the semester. Lectures are available in 3 ways. 1. Face-to-face in workshops for 2 hours. 2. Email contact if you have questions. 3. Personal appointments that you can make by emails. At the end, I hope you all enjoy the studies of this subject. Let us start this journey for effective teaching and learning together. Good luck to everyone.